Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Madison Hemphill, and if you haven't seen my channel before, go subscribe and like this video and watch my videos in the past if you want to. If you like this video. So today I'm going to be talking about book suggestions and just what I suggest and what I've read, or a couple of books, which is 6 books that I'm going to be talking about. So my first one is First Love by James Patterson. It is a book about these two people who've been like friends all their lives, and they decide to go ditch school and leave home and just go have an adventure. And it's such a good book. If you love stories like I do, I suggest that you go read it. And yeah, yeah. And then my second book, I just didn't have the book for the first one. I'm going to be showing you the books, but the first one, someone's borrowing it right now. So yeah. So the second book suggestion I have is The Mortal Instruments. I'm on the 4th book right now, but this is the first book. It's called City of Bones, and it is so good. The book's about a girl named Clary Frey, who is a shadow hunter, but she didn't know about it because her mom took her out of that world. It is so good, and she finds out from this person right here, which his name's Jace, and this is Clary, by the way. And she just discovers them and this world, whole other world that she did not know about. And yeah, it's such a good book if you want to read it. And this is like the series, but all of that. This is the Mortal Instrument series. This is the Clockwork Angel series, and then these are just extra books. But anyway, and so also Shadowhunters is based off of this series, the TV show. It's on Freeform if you want to go watch it. It is such a good series, or TV show. Sorry, but it's such a good TV show, and these books are amazing. Again, I'm on the 4th book right now, so just suggesting that you read them. And so the third suggestion I have, which a lot of people have probably read this and watched the movies. I personally watched the movie first because I didn't know about this series. So the third book suggestion I have is The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games is based off of in the future, and basically where there's a horrible government system, and that there's like different districts, and District 12 is where this is based off of, and they get picked for the Hunger Games, which they have to go fight in the capital, and there's only one winner, and they go fight to the death, and whoever wins gets to have freedom, I guess, and they can't go in again until the other books, which you'll find out if you read them. And so yeah, and the movies are really good. Like I had a judgment on Mockingjay, which is the 3rd movie, because Mockingjay couldn't top Catching Fire in my opinion. But this isn't movie suggestions, so I'm just gonna move on. And so my 4th suggestion is the Testing series. The Testing series is like the Hunger Games. It's basically where they have to go to, when they're a certain age, they graduate, and then they have to go to their government capital or whatever, and they just have to basically do a bunch of testings, and the last test is pretty brutal. They have to go survive somewhere. So you have to read this. It's also off of a love story. It's a dystopian novel. So it's really good. But yeah. And so the third book, oh, sorry, The Hunger Games is by Susan Collins, and the testing series is by Jodie Carbone. Oh, sorry, that's a really hard name to say. And the Mortal Instruments series is by Cassandra Clare. She's a really amazing writer. Anyway, and my fifth suggestion is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This is again a very, very popular novel. I've read it. It's so good. I read half of it because I knew what the movie was, and I got a basic idea. And it's such a good book. But when I was reading it, it made me cry, almost. I cried, but yeah. Okay, so my last suggestion is the Unremembered trilogy. I got through the second book, but I also was watching Shadowhunters at the time, so I wanted to stop this series for a moment and read the Mortal Instruments because I wanted to know what was happening. But anyway, my last suggestion is the Unremembered series, Unremembered series. This is the second book. I forgot the first one, which I have no clue where it is. So yeah. But anyway, so it's by Jessica Brody. This is a trilogy. She is currently getting a movie out of it, which I'm so happy for her because this is such a good series. It's about a person who is, she goes on a plane or she is in a plane crash and she doesn't remember anything. She's the only survivor. And so yeah, you'll just have to read the book to get more information. But yeah, so that's by Jessica Brody. So that's all I have for today for the book suggestions. But like I said in my last video, I was going to give advice of the day, and just my advice of the day is to if you have someone you like, just tell them, because what's the worst that can happen? They say no, and at least you tried. If you tried, and if hey, a good thing that comes out of it is you get a boyfriend slash or girlfriend if you're a guy. And so yeah, that happened to me this week, and I got something good out of it. So yeah. I just would like to thank you for watching. Go like and subscribe if you like this video. If you didn't, just comment on what I did wrong, which I will fix in my other video. And I would also like to apologize for not posting for a while. I've just had school and softball because that's what I'm wearing right now. And so yeah. So go like and subscribe. Okay.